Welcome to this technical demonstration of managing customizations for upgrades in Microsoft Dynamics AX. Microsoft Dynamics AX has an integrated development environment that simplifies the process of making customizations. In this example, we'll add a field to the customer table. Let's see how this is done. First, let's review the table where the change will be displayed. Let's open the customer details. In this case, we want to make a change to the contact information. You can see that we have a default main contact. We want to add a new contact here, which will be our default order contact. This integrated development environment in Microsoft Dynamics AX is called Microsoft Morph-X. Morph-X is the same tool set that Microsoft uses to develop the application. Partners and customers can use Morph-X to modify Microsoft Dynamics AX to meet specific needs. Access to Morph-X capabilities is controlled centrally by permissions. This is the Application Object Tree, or AOT. When we expand, we see the fields, methods, and so on that make up the table. All required modifications can be done with one tool. Users don't have to go to the database, for example, to make changes. In addition, business logic can be written on the Methods node. With Morph-X, we can easily drag and drop to modify the business application with little coding. I can easily locate the customer table. When I expand that, you can see the fields, field groups, indexes, methods, and so on that make up the table. The really important point to note here is that all of the modifications are done with one tool. I don't have to go to the database and make changes. This is a great benefit of this tool. Changes are made in one place. Morph-X has another unique feature to save time: predefined data types. These data types were built for other parts of the application and can be reused. These are called extended data types. For example, I can find the contact person. Here, I've located the contact person item. Now, I just drag that item into the customer table fields. It's that simple to create a new field. I can create as many fields as the database limits allow. I can now change the field name to make it something more memorable. In this example, I'm going to change the name to Order Contact. When I save this table, the changes will be automatically made in the database for me. The save triggers the synchronize process. To ensure a proper change control process, these changes should be tested on a development system before being put into production. Notice that the field name now has USR included. This gives you an indication that this object has been changed by that user. This is another important development feature of Microsoft Dynamics AX, called the layer system. You are actually making changes to a layer, not to the underlying code shipped from Microsoft. This simplifies the upgrade process. I can now change the label of the field. The label system provided in Microsoft Dynamics AX enables your system to be localized. Let's save the changes. The AOT is a very flexible tool. I can open different views on the AOT when I need drag and drop fields. In this case, I will drag it into the field groups. The contact info group is the collection of fields that we saw at the beginning of the demo on the customer details. This is another unique feature of Microsoft Dynamics AX. These field groups are used to lay out each form. The same group could be used on many different forms or reports. This means that I can make the change once here, and all related forms and reports will inherit the change. This is also a great upgrade feature because the forms don't actually change. This means that, at upgrade time, customers do not have to worry about changing the forms directly. Now, let's have a look at the change. You can see that we now have a new contact here. I also have the ability to look up contacts in the system. This has been made available by the relationships in the contact person data type. So, as we've seen, we didn't need to write any code. By simply dragging and dropping, we can make extensions to the system.